Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another live chat on my channel. In today's live chat, we're getting into the We're getting into the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames. They came in the mail today. Super excited to try those. I only picked up 2 shades because I'm just trying to get my feet wet a little bit with this formula, see how it performs. So we're going to get into that today, and here they are. I picked up the shades Sweetheart and Soulmate. So they're both in the green family. So we're going to see how they perform on the eyes today. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Thank you for coming. I'm glad you're able to make it this evening as well. But if you are here for the live, thank you so much for spending some time with me on this Wednesday evening. And if you're here for the replay, then thank you for coming through and watching the replay. I certainly appreciate it. If you enjoy the live, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy the replay, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Certainly appreciate you spending some time with me. So yeah, let's get into it. The base is Danessa Myricks for the most part. So for the priming portion, I went in with a few drops of the beauty oil. I'm not sure if I used it correctly. I think somebody mentioned applying it with a brush. I couldn't find the IG live that Danessa did talking about, her method in using these 2 products together. So I just put some drops of the facial oil on, rubbed it in real good, and then I went in with the Vision Cream Cover in N09. I also mixed in a little bit of my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate just to kind of lighten it up a little bit because N09 is a bit rich for my skin tone. It works, especially with the concealer and stuff like that, but yeah. Okay, Nikki, you said you use it with your fingers. Okay, cool. So yeah, I just squeezed a few drops into my hand, rubbed it in, and then, did it that way. So cool. But yeah, I'm liking this base. It's nice and full, and it's not too much. At least I don't think so. It looks real smooth and stuff. So yes. Yeah. So yesterday in my live, try W7. Yeah, I need to try W7. I just haven't purchased another one, but that's on my list of things to try next time I place an order. I could get it from Beautylish too, so maybe I'll do it that way. But in yesterday's live, I did show that I picked up 2. Oh, hi everyone. All these comments just popped up at the same time. You mix the drops with your moisturizer. Okay, that's interesting. Hi, Lock Maiden. Thank you for coming through, watching while you get ready for work. Cool. I hope you have a good day at work or a good evening at work tonight. Thanks for hopping on. And Dawn, thank you for coming through as well. You're listening while you're driving. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You said you like my laugh. I'm always laughing. I'm like, these people probably get tired of me laughing. All right, anyways. Okay, so I've got the 2 Vision Flushes in Sugar Plum and in Sunset. So I figure we can try one on each cheek and stuff. Y'all know sometimes I go in too hard with these. So I'm going to put it on my hand this time so I don't, go too hard. So I'm going to put a couple little dots on my hand and then pick it up with my brush. So this one is Sugar Plum. It's the more pinky purple side tone. And let's get a synthetic brush. I'm just going to pick this Japanese brush that I used before with the other Vision Flush products. This is a pretty shade. Sugar Plum. I like these. You guys already know those, so I'm just expanding my shade experience. So this will make 4 of them that I have. Okay, that's pretty. I like this tone of blush, the like purple, a little hint of purple mauve type color, type of a shade. That's nice. Nice and I don't know. I would consider it every day. I don't think it's too much. Okay. All right, there we go. I don't need to add any more. Okay, now let's do Sunset. This one is like the orange. It's pretty bright. So I'm certainly going to use a light hand with this one. And I probably should use a different brush. So that's all I'm going to put there. And get a different brush. Make sure it's cleaned off. And dab into it. And look how much. Okay. Oh boy. I might have. Well, let's just blend it out. It might not be too much. And if it's too much, then I'll just have to go over with a pressed powder. Not a pressed powder, but y'all know, a finishing powder. Use this mirror here. So do you guys plan on staying up tomorrow and counting down? I asked my husband. He said he had forgotten about it. I'll probably be up. But we usually don't even watch like the countdown or anything. We just realize it's past midnight and say Happy New Year. So I think this is kind of cute too. So you can certainly tell a difference. Okay. I like both of them, which I expected. Just got to use a nice light hand. Okay, ballet slippers so far is the one that's real nice and easy to use and apply because it is lighter, at least on my skin tone. So all the other ones that I have tried so far need, you know, a little bit of care in application. Okay, cool. Now, let's get into these these Twin Flames. Oh, it's 11 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, for some reason I thought it was tonight. I'm gonna have to I'll check out her live tomorrow. I'm still planning on going live at 9, so then I'll be done before 11, so I'll get to catch hers. I saw her community post, and for some reason I thought it said today. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. Next, let's put some primer on the eyes. And I'm wondering if I should do concealer. You guys know I always conceal or do some type of base to kind of blank out my eyelid color to kind of give myself a smooth, canvas for eyeshadow. I'm wondering if I should for these products. I think I will because I want to blend them out. So I want the transition area to certainly be blanked out, if that's the way to, to have a base. So, all right, I'm thinking we'll do that. And now that I have this package, I have received all of my orders. All of my outstanding orders have arrived. I'm not waiting on anything to come in the mail. So that's pretty good. Everything has arrived. I'm just going to use a Smashbox concealer as my base because it dries down pretty matte, at least when I use it as an eyeshadow base. So I don't want anything to potentially lift when I'm putting on the Twin Flames. And of course, we'll do a hand swatch first. Okay. Okay. That's looking good. Now, the two Vision Flames that I picked up, I just had them in my hand. They're right here. Okay, so once again, we have Soulmate and Sweetheart. And let me show you guys Soulmate real quick. All right, so here is what Soulmate looks like in the jar, or, in its little container. Am I going to purchase the Fenty foundation, the powder foundation? I haven't watched any reviews of it, but just based on what I'm hearing, I'm thinking I do want to purchase it, but I want to look at some reviews and stuff first. Have you purchased it? I've been looking at Vicky J's, like her community posts and stuff, and all her posts have been looking pretty cute with the foundation on and stuff. So yeah, it's looking like I'm leaning towards yes, but I don't use powder foundation. That's the thing. So I would probably get it just to maybe get it just to try it, but that's not a good reason to get it if I'm not going to use it, you know, because I have the Shiseido and I have the Makeup Forever and I hardly ever use them. So I'm still on the fence. But so here is, what did I say, Soulmate. So it's looking pretty green in the package. The package is really pretty and it shows like all the different colors that I imagine it's supposed to, you know, flip to. So I see like a blue, green, I see a little bit of purple just looking at the container, but I'm wondering if it's the shape of the container and things like that, because it is like, what is it? A girl, not a hexagon. Is it? Yeah, a hexagon. The six sides. So I'm wondering if that's kind of contributing to the shiftiness of what it looks like in the package. Not quite sure. And then, but we'll see when I do a swatch on my hand. And then the next one is Sweetheart. And then I had also seen about the Fenty foundation, just looking at Vicky J's post, that it wasn't as easy to pick a shade. At least she had to like, I think she returned one and picked a different shade and stuff like that. And I'm not going in store to purchase anything just because I just don't want to. So I want to, you know, make sure I pick the right shade, of course. And so here's the other one. This one is, what did I just say? Sweetheart. And so this one looks like it's going to be a little, I don't know, brown, green and stuff. So we'll see. Let's swatch this one now on my hand. It's got a nice long wand. And here we go. So this one is Sweetheart. Oh, it looks really nice. I mean, so to you, like it looks on my viewfinder, it's looking like a brownish color, a brown color. And then it flips to a little bit of green and blue, and this looks pretty. I'm not sure how it's going to show up on the eyes and stuff. And I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see the shift. But yeah, that's cute. Okay. Yeah, I can see some teal and stuff. I'm trying to make it so that you guys can kind of see it too, but it's going to be challenging. That's pretty. Yeah, when I look at it like from an angle like this, I can see some of the blue and the green and the purple. That's cute. Okay, at least on this swatch. All right, now let's look at the other one, Soulmate. And I'm just going right in. Oh, this one looks interesting. Okay, let's see how that one looks. So that looks really bright green in the viewfinder. And ooh, when I shift my hand to look at it like from this angle, it's nice and purple. Ooh, okay. All right, so we're gonna see how it looks. I'm just gonna apply them directly to the lid. I'm trying to do it like Danessa did in her video, in her like lives, her IG lives. It looks like she just applied it directly to the lid and then like did some blending on the edges versus, you know, doing a lot of padding with the fingers and all that stuff. So I'm gonna avoid doing that. Now I need to carve out my brows, clean this area up a little bit more. Let's see. Girl. Just use this MAC brush. Okay. And I'm going to use the Smashbox concealer again. Okay. So I was curious, do any of you guys do facial steaming or facial humidifying, or like, you know, with the steam? I out on a whim a facial steamer from Amazon before the holidays. It was only like $30. And I'm going to look it up, but I'm wondering like what step in your skincare process and how often and all that jazz should you do it, that type of thing. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe use it for my hair or something. Okay. Make sure everything. Okay, it's good. All right, cool. Okay, so let's hop into it. So now that they've dried down a little bit, they're not super shiny. As you can see, like they're not really shiny on my hand at all. But you know, I think the color of them makes them bright, but there's not like a lot of shine. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. Make sure I get my brushes ready because you guys know Danessa stuff. It dries pretty quickly. So I want to be able to move quickly and blend. Okay. All right, so let's go in on the first eye, on my right eye with Sweetheart. I think this is the one we swatched first. Oh no, so I think we swatched Sweetheart first, so let me try that. Okay. All right, y'all. I hope I don't mess up. Oh, that looks nice and shiny. Now, get my mirror and my brush and do some blending on the edges. Okay. All right. I think that looks nice. You know, I didn't do a whole lot of blending, but what I did do, it faded out nicely. It's not like a harsh line or anything like that that's blendable. And I'm just going just on the edge. Hi, Kima. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for coming through. Okay. So as far as the shift and stuff like that on this one. Hi, Victoria. How are you? Thank you for coming through. Let's see. So we've got it on my hand. Let me look at the shift on my hand. So I can certainly see some teal in here. Hi, Marlo. How are you? Thank you for coming through. So this one, the one I just put on my eyes, is the first one right there. So I can certainly on my eyes see a little bit of that more like brown tone. And then the green, I can see some of the like more vibrant green. I want to call it like a forest, a little bit of a lime as well. But the shift is not as apparent. Like the blue that I'm seeing when I turn my hand like this and look from the side, I'm not really seeing that too much on my eyes. It's a beautiful shade. Oh, wow. Hosting your aunt's 75th birthday Zoom party. That's cool. Happy birthday to your aunt. Oh, thank you, Erica. Hey, Erica, I didn't even say hello. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming through. You said you did a green look today too? Yeah, this is pretty. And I feel like I want it. So I brought out, since we were talking about Charlotte Tilbury so much yesterday, I brought out the Icon palette to, play a supporting role in today's makeup looks. So let's see, I'm going to add a little bit of the dark. It's like a greenish black. Oh, she said thank you. Oh, that's awesome. So Is your aunt able, does she do it like herself, or does somebody set her up on Zoom and stuff? I know there are people in my family that are just like, oh, well, I'm not getting on Zoom or any type of like technology unless somebody brings it to them and does it for them. I think this is a dark blue in this palette. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I guess I have an affinity towards green too, because both of the shades I picked up have like a predominantly like some sort of green in them. So yeah, I like me some green. I'm gonna add a little bit of this dark. I think it's a little bit blue, but it'll you can't really tell really. You said if you do another Zoom, you're gonna lose it. Yeah, I've got one of my best friends from college. Her daughter's turning 1 in January. She's got a Zoom party scheduled for her. So that should be interesting. Okay. All right. So I didn't really need to add anything to complete the look. That twin flame item by itself works pretty nicely. And I don't think it looks crusty. When I was initially talking about these products on a live, I said that the swatches looked a little crusty. They looked a little dry, a little crackly to me. And I still don't think they look particularly shiny. At least this one doesn't look really shiny, but it's not like enhancing or displaying a lot of texture on my lid, which is what I was concerned about when I saw the swatches on somebody's arm. And it may just be this particular shade that I picked up as well. Everyone lives in different states, and this is our new normal for a while. They have your twice a week. Oh my gosh, that's a commitment. That is a commitment. But that's cool though. That's nice that they're excited for it. Okay. You said you were doing 1 to 3 Zooms a week. So yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of Zooms. Maybe because I don't talk to a lot of people every single day, like on a regular basis. So I've done like a Zoom with my friends like once, or no, a couple times we did Zoom. We had a Zoom paint night and stuff. That was super fun. Everybody had their own little paint materials, or I just had a coloring book and stuff, and people were just showing what they were creating and stuff. So we did that a couple times. But my family, we just Marco Polo and stuff like that rather than having organized sessions. But I think an organized session would be fun every so often, like twice a week would be a little bit much for me. Or 1 to 3 or 3 times a week would be would be a bit much for me too. Yeah, it was pretty cool. They organized, I didn't organize it, but the theme was, that Tiger King, and people were supposed to make like Tiger King paintings or something. I just colored a flower. I was just there to, hang out and stuff. It was fun. All right, so this is cute. All right, so that was Sweetheart. So Sweetheart is cute. Would I say it's like really multi-chrome and very shifty and all that? No, I would not. It looks more shifty on my hand. I don't either, Marlo. They're trying to push them perks. Because, and it's interesting because some of the things that they're adding that they've added to perks, they've taken away because it used to be free. Like it used to be free, but yeah, I'm not paying for that. Thank you. Okay, so I wish there was more shifting, but okay, let's go to the other eye. Let's go to the other eye and use Soulmate. This one is the brighter of the two. It's going to be this one here. Looks like an aqua type shade. So let's see. Let me get my brush ready. Yeah. And I'm so thankful for Marco Polo, since my family wasn't able to be with us when I had Jada. We just did like a large group Marco Polo. And so I saved some of the footage off of there to keep for memories and stuff. All right, let's go ahead with this one. Oh, this is bright and pretty. I mean, as far as what I'm seeing so far. Wow, look at that. That's nice. Let's see, make sure I get a good brush. And let's blend, blend, blend. All right, hopefully this blends okay, because it is so bright, I'm wondering. Okay, so let's see. Do I have, well, the answer is no. As far as Natasha Denona, I do not have the Natasha Denona formula. This one is looking a little interesting. It looks cool, but I think that I'm seeing more texture as it dries down on, right here where I put it initially. But let me let it dry all the way. So Kima, I have the pressed version of the Sydney Grace duo or multi-chromes, and I only have 2 of those. And I don't have any liquid multi-chrome pigments. But the just based on the swatches from Natasha Denona, hers look like it's going to be a shinier formula, and it looks like it's easier to see the. It looks like it's easier to see the shift on the Natasha Denona ones. Now this is a pretty tone. It's nice and bright. I don't really see a shift though, not on my eyes. Because you guys can see. I mean, it's looking the same. Okay, get your finger together. It's looking the same as this swatch, but I'm not seeing all the shift that I see on my hands, because I can see purple on my hand. I can see lavender, so I'm not seeing all that on my eye, which is a bit disappointing. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing, because you get these to see all the shifting. So I can show you the pressed ones that I have from Sydney Grace. I have them right here. I just got 2 of them, and you can really see the shift in there. Oh yes, thank you, Erica. It does look wearable. So when I was picking these shades, I usually go for ones that I think are going to be a little bit more wearable versus like the bright pink and the bright blue, because I know for a fact I'm not going to really use those very often. So that's kind of why I went for these tones. Yeah, Sydney Grace has a really nice formula. I do want to try the liquid or the cream multi-chromes that they have. I've heard good things about them, but I think, at least from what I remember from Kinky Sweat Alicia's video, that she said that she would choose the Natasha Denona, or like the Natasha Denona would rank higher than these from her first impressions. So these are the 2 that I have from Sydney Grace. And the colors wouldn't be comparable, but let me show you, look at how shiny this is. Like, the shine is amazing. They just look so reflective. They look really reflective. They're stunning. They are stunning. Let me make sure I can get a good swatch here. I'm trying to get a good portion. Okay. It's like, and so, and this is, let me see, I think this is called Chameleonaire. I think that's the name of a wrapper. So maybe that is not the name of this shadow. Oh, Chameleonaire. I called it Chameleonaire, but chameleon, like a chameleon. And then, but the thing is, they're a little flaky. So when I first put my swatch down, it's like kind of flaky. So, oh, you have those two shades also. Okay, so I don't even need to swatch these. And then there's the other one. Twisted Shifter is that other one. Yeah, you want to support Danessa, but you know, they need to show up and show out. Just exactly. So when I was looking at Mel's review and Alicia's review, I was like, man, I should have just spent my money on Natasha Denona. Quite honestly, I mean, the shades are pretty. It's the ones I have, they're pretty, but I'm not seeing much of a shift. And maybe it would be different in daylight versus the studio lights, but I'm thinking no, because I can see the shift right here in the studio lights on my hand. It's just not as apparent on my lid. So I'm thinking maybe it has to, I'm thinking maybe I picked not the best shades to see that shift. Because if I look at Danessa Myricks IG stories, she did a lot of videos with these and they look pretty shifty. So I was pretty excited. But she didn't use these particular shades. At least I don't remember her using these particular shades. So maybe that's the issue. However, they're all advertised as multi-chrome pigments. So one would think that no matter what shade they chose, they would still get that multi-chrome effect. So, yeah. And then she also put the gloss and stuff all over them. So maybe that helps it to look more shifty. I don't know. Right. Yeah, I hear that, Kima. I wouldn't purchase them either if I knew then what I know now. I probably would just purchase the Natasha Denona ones if I'm looking for, because if this is the case, I could just use an eyeshadow and achieve this, you know? I'm trying to turn my hand as much as I can to see some type of change. Like this has a little shift like of goldenness to it, but not enough. It's certainly not multi-chrome. Not a multi-chromey shift. Okay, let me just put some eyeshadow on here to complete this look here. Okay. And I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe if I picked a different shade, like Obsession, that's the one that's bright gold and stuff. But do I really want to spend more money just to see if it'll be shifty? Or just get, like I said, the Natasha Denona. I'm going to try this blue here. Let's see what that looks like in the crease. I know they do sell out really quickly. Sydney Grace. Okay. So what, Kima, what multi-chromes do you have besides the Sydney Grace? Those are the only ones that I have, other than, of course, the Sextraterrestrial and Pat's palette, and then the 3 that are in Natasha's palette. I think that's cute, that green shifting, or not shifting, it doesn't shift, but fading into that blue. That's quite cute. So the other shadows that I've tried have blended on top pretty nicely. And they do blend nicely. You just take around the edges, like take a brush around the edge of the shadow that you've laid down. Yeah, I hear you, Kima. I hear you. I was afraid of that, man, that I would get them and not be as excited. JD Glow, Terra Moon, and Cleona. Okay. Yeah, I've not purchased anything from any of those brands. So I need to look into those. This is cute. That's cute. Okay, I can leave it like that. I'm gonna add a little bit of the darker shade. So add a little bit of depth. Okay, thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through, Marlo. Good night. Oh, they're having a sale. Okay, so I need to check those out soon. All right, cool. Thank you for that. Okay. All right, so these basically just look like liquid shadows. They're cute liquid shadows, but they're just liquid shadows. Okay. Does Viseart have multi-chromes? I don't believe so. I think they have, I know they have duochromes because those are in their Koi palette, but I don't think they have multi-chromes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that I'm not surprised that you're saying Cleona is sold out. It's very popular. I never tried to purchase anything because I heard of the long wait times, but extremely popular. Okay. I just put that blue down on the lower lash line, this blue here. Yeah, I think multi-chromes are kind of new to the more mainstream brands. My understanding is that they've strictly been in the indie land until Pat recently with her one shade, and then Natasha. Okay, I'm going to go in with a darker shade and put that on this lash line here. Kima, I was curious, what do you think? What are your thoughts on Rephr brushes? I was just wondering because I know you're very familiar with the Fude and all that stuff. Do you have Rephr? Excuse me, my nose. And maybe you have and maybe you've weighed in before in our conversations here on our live before. Oh, you own every single brush that they made. Wow. So you enjoy the brand a lot? Maybe I need to revisit. You say you're doing a quick stop at Ulta before work to do a return. What are you returning this time? Okay, they're a great brand for beginners. That's what I was thinking too. And all of their brushes are goat. So maybe that's why I'm thinking like they're not as soft as the others that I've tried. I think that's correct, that all of their brushes are goat. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lock Maiden. All right, so I can do some liner now, which I'm just going to stick with black. I finally brought my, what is this one called? Extreme Black from Pat in here with me, so I can use that today. You want to get numbers 23 through 25. I have to look again. I have some that I really like. Unfortunately, the numbers have rubbed off. But yeah, they're good like workhorse brushes for me, the Refer ones, because they aren't like the softest. Like this one, it's an S01. I like this one. You know, I like the ones that I have, but yeah, they are a little, they're not the softest of all the Fude that you can experience. I wouldn't mind having that bronzer brush that they released. Maybe that's the number 25. But I just haven't purchased it. Okay, let's see if I have any cracking. I don't think I have any cracking on my lids. I do remember that Mel Thompson was saying that she had experienced cracking with the formula, or maybe it was Kinky Sweat. I don't know. One of them said that they had experienced cracking. I'm not experiencing cracking, but where I put a lot of the product where it dried down, it does look a little reptilian. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but it's not as like smooth looking. And I don't know if you'll be able to see, maybe in the close up when I'm gonna do a look down type of a photo like I usually do. Okay. Yeah, definitely workhorse brushes. I certainly agree there. You said the 25 is supposed to be a much denser brush and good for face powder and buffing. Okay. You said it looks great from this distance. Yeah, and I wouldn't say that it looks bad up close. It just looks like my eye is a little more textured than it does when I'm just wearing like regular eyeshadow or another formula, or even this one, because I think that because this shade is a little darker, it's just not showing as much texture on the dry down. So we put some liner here. And if I had a different lens, I probably could zoom closer, but I think this is pretty much as far as my camera goes. Okay. I'm not going to do too much with the liner so that the mascara, the lashes actually show up. I've been looking for my lashes. I bought like a while ago, like a set of, I think it was 8. Was it 8? I think it was 8 sets of eyelashes, like Kiss lashes or something, or Ardell something or another. And I can't find them. I hope I didn't throw them out. They were all new. I want to get into adding lashes. Then my looks will be even more glamorous. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, these, I mean, they're pretty. I'll just, consider them regular liquid shadows. I'm just using the Marc Jacobs. You said you would be sad. Oh, when you bought the Burberry foundation last night after all the talk. That's funny. Hopefully you enjoy it. I did go on the Nordstrom rack. I know it was like a private sale and you had to have a special link. I didn't specifically ask for the link because I know I don't need to buy it. But I did go to Nordstrom Rack and scan through to see what type of items were on sale. And I didn't purchase anything. The best brand for mascara. Oh my gosh. That is a challenging question because I feel like everybody has different desires for their mascara. Hi, Chai. How are you doing? Thank you for coming through. So, I really enjoy this Dark Star mascara from Pat. I really like that mascara. Uh, but I haven't tried all the different brands. Like Aces High just said she loves the ones from Lancome. So, yeah, I like the Dark Star. And then as far as like drugstore, I really enjoy Essence mascaras. The princess like ones with like the black tube with the like aqua or green writing on them. I have historically enjoyed those. I haven't had them in a while, but yeah. I also like the Stila Magnum Triple X mascara if you enjoy a large wand for your to do your mascara. So those are the ones that I would recommend from my experience. But however, so I'll tell you about my lashes. I have shorter lashes, but they're extremely curly. I need something that's gonna kind of lengthen and add volume. So those are the ones that I enjoy. I don't like really chunky, like thick, clumpy lashes. Some people do. So yeah. So yeah, I like something that's gonna separate, lengthen, and add a little volume as well. So yeah, that's my answer, Kim. Hopefully that's helpful. I feel like it's not that helpful, but I hope it's helpful. Aces said Lancome. Chai said she loves the Pat mascara as well. And then also CoverGirl, Aces mentioned it comes in an orange tube. I do remember that one. You know another one that I enjoy? I don't even know if it's still there from the drugstore. What's that one? The manga? Was that L'Oreal? Maybelline? Manga? I don't know. But I liked that one as well. Let's see. Oh, and thank you, Chai. Chai, you said you've been listening. Thank you. Oh, and then Locked Mating, you said you made $89 on your return. That's exciting. I like getting money back as well. Idol lashes. Okay. I did hear that they came out with a new mascara. I'll have to try it. I have my new Pat mascara on standby for when I finally toss these. But maybe it's time for me to try another one. I don't know. So yeah, what been trying to do, and I'd mentioned this to you guys, open one, use it up, and then open another one. So I don't let them go bad. Okay. You love their shadow, the Terra Moon you guys are talking about. Made it home. Hey, Dawn. Glad you made it home safely. Just going through the comments. and seeing. Okay, cool. So you have the Ciara mascara. So are you enjoying it? I have not heard anything about Ciara mascara. Is it real expensive? I'm curious. I Mo, you know, Mo Makeup, Mo Beauty. She talks about the what is that brand that is on the tip of my tongue? The one that's 70, the mascara that's $75. Gosh, why can't I think the name of that brand begins with a C? You got, I think you know what I'm talking about. It has the peptides in it that's supposed to help your eyelashes grow. We talked about that a few days ago or a few lives ago. Yeah, there's that. People have recommended that one. And goodness, see, everybody has so many, there's so many different mascara preferences because you know what? The It Superhero, somebody just mentioned that one. That's good. That is a good one, Dawn. I remember that came in a BoxyCharm, and I went out and bought me another one because that was really good. The Superhero mascara, I like that one. I haven't tried the Hourglass Caution. Chantecaille, yes, thank you guys. I'm like, what is that brand? Oh my gosh, yes, Chantecaille. You're enjoying the wand is literally a screw. Okay, just like the Chantecaille. Okay, extremely expensive. Grande lashes. I tried that from a BoxyCharm, and I wasn't a big fan. I didn't think it did much for my lashes, but maybe I didn't give it enough chance, enough time. Because y'all know, like, some mascara needs to be primed for a few uses so it can get to its optimal formula. And I don't know if I gave it a chance. Okay. All right. So we're all good with the eyes. I don't have anything new for lips. So I found this Buxom lip gloss. It's like Baba Plump. Oh my. You were able to get the Chantecaille mascara in a kit for $30 and you purchased it very fast. Oh, they have a mini size. Interesting. Whoa. That sounds like a good deal. So where do you get that kit? Let's see. This is pretty bright and orange. I guess it's like a terracotta. All right. Good night, Lock Maiden. Have a good one. Thank you for coming through. Pardon me. Okay. Had to wipe my nose. Yeah, I hear you on that. Not paying full price because I hear the great things about it, but I'm like $75, man. That is steep for mascara. Okay. Let me find a lip liner. All right, ground control. Let me make sure I wipe this off. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Okay, I haven't used this in a while. I forgot I had it. This Buxom Vava Plump and Lights Down. It's like a cream. It's a cream and it tingles. So if you don't like tingling, then you wouldn't like this. But I think this is cute. I like this. It's not real shiny though. I'm gonna add some of my Twillo lip gloss from Pat on top just to get a little bit more shine. Cool. That's cute. I'm trying to remember which side had which blush. So I think this side has Sunset from Danessa Myricks, the Vision Flush. And then this side has Sugar Plum. And I realized for the last couple of lives, I haven't put on any highlighter, which I guess is not a necessity, but okay. What highlighters do I have out? I'll just use this here. I'll use that shade from the 102 palette from Suku. And we're almost finished. So do you guys have any particular requests for our live tomorrow? I know it's New Year's Eve and stuff, and I don't know. Let me know. I can do a 2-eye look, or like we usually do for a particular palette, or, you know, if you have any thoughts, let me know. Otherwise, maybe I'll just do a poll with a few palettes and you guys can pick tomorrow. Oh, yes, an orange lip. Yes. Yeah, I like this. I thought it was more nude, but it's not. It's pretty orange. Oh, yeah, that'll be fun tomorrow. So I'm wondering what I should use for tomorrow's live. Maybe I can do Decadence, because that's been getting, at least the last poll I did, it came tied with the Tom Ford Honeymoon palette. So maybe we can do Decadence with that bright silver and that bright gold. Maybe. I know nobody's going out tomorrow, so probably don't need a New Year's Eve look, but hey, maybe. So, all right, you guys. So here is the look with the Twin Flames. Now, they're nice. They are nice. So these swatches on my hand, let's see. Nothing is moving. Oh, sorry. I'm causing everything to go out of focus. Okay. Nothing's moving at all. So these are staying put. They're staying put. Once they dry down, they are good. They are good. Thank you, Kima. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Victoria. But they don't shift. So Kima says she's not here for the non-shifting multi-chromes, okay? They shouldn't be called multi-chromes. I feel like they could be called, color fix. I don't know, some type of color fix. Because, yes, there you go. That's the song. I'm not going to sing. Thanks, Chai. But yeah, if you're here for the multi-chrome shifting, it's not happening with these shadows unless you want to look at it on your hand, because I can see the shifting on my hand, not on the eyes. So you say they look powder-like. Yeah, they're not real shiny as well. So I think this one you're getting a lot of shine just because of the sheer brightness of the tone and of the color, but not from the formula, if that makes sense. Because this one looks dull. It's pretty, but it's, you're not getting that mirror like shine that you would expect. So yeah, I like the formula, that it doesn't move, it dries down. I'm not getting any cracking, but I feel like the thicker you apply this and the lighter the shade is, you're going to see more texture on your lid. And yeah. I know on her IG, they're looking like all types of colors and movement. I don't know if it's something with the lights. I don't know if it's because she's adding the gloss on top. I don't know. Because when I saw that, I was like, okay, I have to get these. That's why I got them, because of the Instagram video. So yeah. Did you guys get the link for that Chantecaille $30 mascara? Yeah, and so, and since it was a video, I didn't think that it was a filter. You said brands using filters because it's deceptive. I didn't think there was a filter. So I'm like, how does hers look so... Okay, so maybe I didn't... Thank you, Jesus. What is wrong with people? Did you? Okay, I hope y'all didn't see it. What in the world? Okay, I'll have to look on my comments after I get out of here. Maybe that's why. I will... Yes, troll. Maybe I have to look after I get out of StreamYard and stuff. Maybe I'll see the link then. But yeah, so I don't... Just goofy. Yes. I'm like, are you serious? Gosh. Okay. But yeah, I like the looks though. I like the looks. This shade here is reminding me of that green that's in Pat's Midnight Sun palette. That's what this one is reminding me of. Because that one has a little shift of it. Did you all get the $25 Chantecaille gift card she emailed? Oh, guilt.com. Okay. I did not get that, unless maybe I need to check. I probably need to check my email. I probably went to promotions. So yeah, and I only check promotions when I'm specifically looking for something. Okay, cool. All right, thank you, Kima, for that link. Let me click it. Guilt.com. Okay, and I need to look for my $25 gift card. Pardon me. Excuse me. So yeah, but I am enjoying. I mean, I only did it today. I used the beauty oil, so I put a few drops in my hand, rubbed it all over, and as a primer, I mixed my Vision cream cover with my Tom Ford, and I'm thinking it's looking pretty darn good. Thank you, Chai. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, so I'm liking the oil so far, and I'm enjoying my Vision Flush products, and I'm enjoying the eye stuff, just not what I expected. So, hey, it is what it is. The beauty oil is great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using it with other products and stuff as well. And I like the mixture of the Tom Ford with this foundation and blend it pretty nicely. So thank you, Kima. But yeah, I think that's all for tonight. And I think we'll just hop on to Decadence tomorrow. So then I'll already know what I'm doing and I can get my description box all set up. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think that beauty oil has really done something and stuff. And of course, the Danessa Myricks cream cover is just so nice. Has anyone tried the Sicily primer? Not good, not enough for me to have an opinion about it, because I got a tiny little sample in a Beautylish order, but it's so small. I don't think I got enough use out of it for me to really make an opinion about it. Has anybody else? I've heard great things about it. Yeah, you said you've only tried the Sicily samples. Yeah, somebody was on here said they got the Sicily primer. Is that you, Kima, who said you got it from like some website for like $30 or something? Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. But only 2 times with a Beautylish sample. I think, yeah, that's the same here. Okay, yeah, Kima. I'm like, somebody said they got it for a huge deal on that site that I'm blanking on now, but I signed up for emails or something. $123 of Selfridges. I know. I'm wondering that too. Because some nights I get through a live without them, and then sometimes here they are. What is going on here? You said, what about a mod? Your mod is quiet, but it's never. So I don't have a mod. I'm the one who does it. I don't know how to do. You know what? I'm about to sneeze again. Okay. I'm the one who's doing it. Lord, he said something. I don't even. Something disgusting. Yes, thank you. Okay. It's the fan. I leave the fan on because I don't want to get hot and sweaty, because that's not a good look. So, and now it's making me sneeze. But yeah, I'm the one. Yeah, and I don't know how to do. Yes, moderator. So yeah, I need to go onto YouTube, is what Emily told me, and then select your name and say it right. That's what it is. Allergic to the troll. So I wonder if I do it once, if you guys will automatically be it forever. Let's see. I'm thinking about. Let me see how I can do it now. Let me mute my computer so that I don't have you guys hear me talking. Okay, let's see. Add moderator. So I'm gonna click for you, Kima, to say you need to let us mod for you. There, I did it. Okay. You are now a moderator on the channel. All right, cool. All right, that's cool. Okay, cool. Well, thank you. So that's that, guys. That's it for the look today. I think both of these looks came out very nicely. I'm gonna do my close-up photo and look down to make sure you guys are able to see close up. Now, really, I just want to show you guys, make sure you kind of see the little bit of texture. Maybe you'll get to see it, maybe not, but that's it. So that's it for the look, guys. Thank you guys for coming through. It was super fun as usual. Tomorrow we'll get into decadence and do some New Year's Eve type looks, and then you guys can head over to Vicky J's live tomorrow at 11 p.m. so you guys can ring in the new year with Vicky J's live, and I'll attend as well for some of it. So thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Kima. So you guys, I'm gonna let y'all go before I sneeze again. I will be talking to you guys tomorrow at 9. Thank you so much for coming. And if you enjoyed the live, please give it a like on your way out. And if you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.